Gate. Dark Alliance. So, in the very last video,
This isn't the place for that.
we defeated the Beholder, and then I started making my way to the second section of the game, second act of the game, which doesn't really start until you get to the Dwarven encampment. But I found out that I don't have enough. I don't have nearly enough potions, so I think I played for like 10 minutes or so.
Or a helm to protect your own.
I think I played for like 10 minutes or so, and I ran out of, I went from 66 potions down to like 19 or 18, something like that. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm probably just going to cut out those last 10 minutes. So you didn't see that. So you'll just see me starting from here and going straight to the next part. But I did attempt it. And no, I don't have nearly enough potions. I think I'm gonna carry 100.
You buy weapons from my store. We have many fine deals.
Gonna hope that's enough.
What are you looking for?
I didn't really want to spend so much money, but on potions that is. But I don't think I have a choice because I went through them so fast that it was kind of scary. Because I thought I had it handled. Oh, did I give her spices? Let me see. No quest, okay. I gave her... Couldn't remember if I had given her box of spices or not. Okay, so we're gonna save here, start the next act, and see if this is enough. So how many do I have? 111, okay. So hopefully 111 is enough to complete the trip to the Sunset Mountains. I really hope so. I really hope it's enough, but... Okay, let's see. Let me save the new one on the Windwalk here. Ooh, I kind of blinked out of existence there for a second. That was weird. I wonder if that's gonna show up on... Oh, I'm gonna have to check my my recording after this. I think, yeah, my dwarf character just blinked out of existence for a second. He teleported, dude. He's on that level. Oh boy, okay. I'm not gonna pick up rejuvenation potions because this part's pretty damn long, and I don't wanna carry them. They're too heavy. They're like 1.5 pounds each one. Okay. Let's try this again. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you didn't see me attempt this, right? But I was commenting on my last stream how this part, I had been watching someone else play this for the first time, which, you know, is amazing. To watch somebody else experience this awesome game in 2021. That's just shit. I wish I could re-experience it, you know, from the beginning. But, well, we have the next best thing. We have a remaster, right? That's the next best thing. At least we got a port over. Anyway, he was doing this part. He just got here. So I was watching him go through the shock of discovering that you can't go back. You know? Because you see the teleporter there, and you think that you can go back through it. So when you run out of potions and stuff, you're like, oh, okay, let me just go back and get more potions. But you can't, because it doesn't work. That teleporter is only a one-way. And then when you try to recall, no safe recall target found yet. So a lot of people don't remember. Well, a lot of newer players don't know, but a lot of games were like that back in the day. Once you enter a new area, until you find your very first checkpoint, there's nowhere to travel to. You know, there's no fast travel option back to town because you haven't discovered the town. You know? So that's what Baldur's Gate does with this act. You know, you arrive in Act 2 and it's like, oh, there's nowhere to recall to because you don't know where you are. So, and I don't know if there's a reason for that with the potion itself. I have to ask somebody who knows actual like D&D. I wonder if that has anything to do with the potion's properties, and that's why the developers, you know, made it that way. I like to think they just, you know, this was a funny little bit for them to kind of surprise the player, because Jarek does warn you. He tells you like, hey, once you go through this gate, you know, that's it. Make sure you're well prepared. Like, he tells you that. And I know if you're playing a game now, like a newer game nowadays, it's when they tell you that, you're like, yeah, whatever. You know, I'll just go back to town. But that doesn't mean anything. But in these older games, it's like, no, it does mean something. Like when he says there's no going back, there's no going back. You either have to get to the next town, or that's it. You have to reload, which that's kind of cheese in its own way. You know, there's people out there that'll tell you, hey, reloading your file, that's cheese. Your adventure should end right there. Like you should just restart. Your character died. He can't make it. You shouldn't be able to reload. Like I know people that are like that. Like even reloading your save point is like, nope. That doesn't fit the theme of what they're going for here. You didn't bring enough potions, therefore your character died. And you shouldn't be able to progress like that, you know? I just think the developers did it just to kind of surprise the player. But yeah, this guy I was watching streaming, he was, I wish I could remember his name. I couldn't remember it. And I don't anymore. I don't know if there's a way on Twitch to kind of look at the people that we watched recently. But anyway, he ran out of stuff. He tried to recall didn't work. He walked all the way back to the teleporter. He was like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta teleport. He goes back to the teleporter. It says the teleporter is not working. And he's just like, oh shit, like I'm stuck here. I never found out what happened. I'm assuming he reloaded a different file, but I don't know. Because he had already saved. And that's the thing about this part. Once it happens to you once, you know to keep these save files. But if you don't know, you know what I mean? This part's just gonna kind of surprise you. Oh, he dropped a Warhammer. I wonder if the loot's a little bit better now. Act 1 loot was better, but it wasn't like... 2 to 16. Yeah, that's not a huge improvement, but... It's only one piece. I don't want to judge the whole area on one piece. Oh man, yeah, you can see this part. So I had 100 potions. I've barely progressed, and I'm down to 78 already. So I don't know. This section is just really tough. I don't have my Constitution ring anymore. I should have brought that. I should have kept that. I mean, that would have helped my health regenerate a little bit. Sections like these are perfect for health regeneration. Shit. Man, my door fighter is pretty damn strong. For a level 1 character on a fresh start here, he's pretty strong. I was gonna say he's keeping up, but I think that's pretty obvious, right? If he wasn't keeping up, we wouldn't be here, so that's an oxymoron. Okay. Not gonna take those. Yeah, my health is regenerating at a pretty good pace. I've never looked up a good regeneration build. I feel like I should. I say build like there's options to it. There's not that many options in this game. There's not that many options in terms of building a character. I know that. It's just a reflex to just say put build at the end of everything, right? Just so people know what you're saying. People know what you're talking about. You say regen build and you understand. But yeah, I've never seen just how crazy you can get to regenerating health in this game. I feel like this is already really good. Like if you look, look at this guy. He almost killed me. If you look at like my health bar, just for a couple seconds, you can see that it's increasing very quickly. It's just that my hit point pool is so, I have so much health in my pool that, you know, it doesn't look like much, but I think I have, let's see, my health is actually 230. It's crazy high. Let's see, we could use the bow for a little bit here. I don't think it's gonna help though. 13. Ooh, 13 against 32, so I'd be there all day. Let's see if I can fight these guys one-on-one. Practice my block because I don't have improved blocking. And somebody was telling me on the last stream that I should consider getting improved blocking, and I think they're right. I've never gotten it, but I think for this difficulty, I think I should. That was close. He almost got me. Okay, let's see. 75, okay. I think the only good thing about the bow as a dwarven fighter right now is just that it can get the attention of enemies. I can call them over little by little. Okay, see, here comes this guy. Oh, I thought he died. I saw his... Oh, man. Oh, man. That was close. Playing a very risky game here. I saw his shield start to drop, so I thought he was going into a death animation. Nope, he just dropped his shield, that was all. And then he almost killed me. I think I'm gonna have to go back and save it. Like, I'm gonna have to do that run back and and save the game. Maybe after this little section here, I'll go back and save. Oh shit, they're both coming this way. There we go. Yeah, that's what happened with the other guy. He just dropped his shield. I don't know why I thought that he was gonna fall sometimes. I know that they do that sometimes. And I actually think that that's really cool, that the enemies will drop their weapons. I bet even that it lowers their stats. You know? Like if that happened in a game that was today, like 2021, it would just be like a cosmetic thing, but I bet you in Dark Alliance, when they drop their shield or something, there's probably a small penalty to their defense. Because, again, the people that made this game, they were very passionate. You know, you can see it in the game. You can see it in every little thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and save. Because I think this is gonna be more difficult than I thought. But again, I brought 100 potions. I think I'm down to about 60. Yeah, that was gonna be my guess. I'm already down to 60. I have a long way to go. Haven't reached the giants yet. And those giants are tough. I'm gonna make the long, lonely, shameful walk back to save. I don't want to say shameful, but me personally, sometimes my caution, I'm put off by my own caution sometimes. You know, you're playing it safe and you just don't want to. You're like, come on, just keep pushing. But Wind walk, okay. Yeah, I saw the guy on the stream. He walked back here. He came all the way back here, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not going back. What the hell's going on?" And it was so great to see, because I was like, "Yep, you can't go back." Like, that's how it was. You know, when I was 13, 14, and I was playing, and we tried to go back, and we were like, oh shit, you can't go back. And then you try to recall, oh shit, no safe recall target. Like, we're stranded. There's nowhere to go. We just have to go forward. Okay, now we're back. Oh shit. A lot of my hits are gonna miss still. That's just because, mostly because this is on extreme, and so since it's a level 1 character on extreme, my hit is very low still. You know what I mean? So you're gonna see me like miss a lot. That's why you have to have your damage numbers up in every game. I don't know how people play without damage numbers, but I'm not gonna say I see it all the time, but I've seen people get a game down, an RPG game, and they get their hits down so well that they don't even need the numbers anymore. They just know, like, okay, I'm doing this much, I'm doing that much. Maybe some people have like will turn on the crits and the status effects, but they won't have their numbers on, and I don't know how you do that. I need to have I need to have almost all the available information. Yeah, I feel like improved block would be less of a drain on myself, because then I could just hold the button down and not worry. Okay, I don't know how much damage this guy's gonna do to me, so whenever I do inevitably take a hit, hopefully I can survive them. Ooh, Ring of Constitution, now it's only +1. This is not a good area to fight him. Let me get him out here first. See if I can get him this way. If he's ever gonna stop throwing them. Nope, it's not. Okay, I didn't want to fight him in this space because it's kind of enclosed. It's kind of hard to turn around. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought what that was going to be. I thought that was going to be a little bit rougher, but no, that was pretty easy. Okay, save point. I forgot that there was more than one save point here. Because the thing about this section is it's not that long. Like, it's not a huge area that you have to cover. It's just that the enemies are very compressed together. So it feels like a lot, but it's not like what for me it used to feel like it was a huge section, but looking at it now I'm like, oh, it's not that large of a map. It's just that it's very packed with enemies, so it feels like it's a lot longer than it is. You gotta make sure I don't get hit with two of them. You gotta keep it one at a time. Two of them can kind of kill you. You can get pushed down real easily. Okay, so far so good. Where are we at with potions on this trek across the mountains? 56. Okay. Dude, the boot. The boot is the most punishing attack that he has. These guys have. It's like insulting, you know? Just the way the animation lines up. The way the animation lines up with when they kick at you, it's like perfectly with the dwarf's head. So it feels especially insulting. You know? This fearsome dwarven warrior, and these guys are just trying to kick him away. Ooh, okay. He's introduced himself off screen. Finally. There's a giant. Just gonna keep throwing, okay? Ow. I feel like the spiders were tougher than them. The spiders in the thieves' den, the big ones, man, those were a slog to get through. But those giants, they go down pretty easily. I gotta get back here a little bit. Trying to find a more narrow passage. Here we go, up here, perfect. I don't want to get swarmed like that. I can't really. You can't really take too many hits in extreme in a row. You know what I mean? Like, pretty much once you get hit twice, you're already looking to pop a potion. Sometimes after one hit, you have to spend a potion. It's kind of crazy. I wonder if I'm gonna gain a level out here. I don't think so. Okay. I don't know if I should go back and save. I think this is the whole mile stretch right here. Very last part. That's what I'm trying to avoid right there. When they both get lined up, your health just melts away. Once you get hit by two of them, you're in danger right away. Okay, I know there's a giant with this group back there. There we go. +4 strength. Ooh, I don't know. I probably need the protection, right? Because I don't have any survivability right now. So I'm gonna need the protection one, so I probably can't put the Ring of Strength on just yet. Just gonna pull a Bilbo and keep it in my pocket for a later date. What is it carrying in its pockets? Well, if you must know, it's a Ring of Strength +4. The giants are pretty comical, like, to deal with. Ooh, actually, I don't know if they are giants. Are they hill giants? I'm gonna assume that they're hill giants. Their AI is kind of funny to deal with, but the way I look at it is like if they were competent, like, if they went back and tried to fix them and make them tougher, they would probably be too tough. Because they deal a ton of damage. Like, if you manage to get hit by this guy, it's gonna ruin your day. You know, especially he's got like this two-handed club attack that comes down. Sometimes that can just one-shot you. Because I remember that happening to me just on hard difficulty. So it's actually better that some of these enemies are kind of like, they're kind of stupid. You know what I mean? I mean, I know the programming is old programming, but I guess what I'm advocating for is like, you don't necessarily need to improve it. Because some of these enemies are meant to be kind of dumb. They're not meant to be like super efficient, you know, or not even super efficient. They're not meant to be like efficient in fighting, you know. If they were, I think it would make the game, for me it would make the game a lot less fun. Because while I like that there's fighting game mechanics in this game, like a lot of it is fighting game mechanics, I don't want it to feel like I'm playing a fighting game. You know, you want to feel like you're hacking and slashing, you know, dungeon crawl, right? And I like that the enemies are just kind of bumbling. As you can see, I can't handle them being any tougher than that. That was awesome. We took him out with the boulder. Oh man. You can imagine like charging in and your head just gets caved in from behind. Your stupid giant companion. That's shit aim. Just get crushed. Oof. At least it's quick. Ring of Rejuvenation. Almost leveled up. Wow, so I was wrong. I did get enough XP. One of the things I'm not considering in this extreme run is that my character, I forget this all the time, because I'm so under-leveled, I don't have the levels of having completed a run, because this is a level 1 character starting on extreme. So the bloated extreme values, such as experience that you get, cause you to level up a lot faster. You know, because the game's trying to give you XP based on you having completed the game, importing a character. So it's higher. I'm gonna get trapped here. Shit. Okay. I got a little worried. They surrounded me and closed in. I was like, oh no. It's the spiders. It's the spiders from the last stream all over again. That was the worst. Swarm to death. Okay, let's do the level up. Look at these points. 27 points. It's a lot of points. Okay, so I think improved block. Okay, I'm gonna come back to it. Attack speed seems like a no-brainer. Armor, because I'm under-leveled. So let's go attack speed. Critical damage, because that's just what everyone has to do. Okay, now I have to actually make a choice. I have no idea. I'm just gonna wait, so I can't make up my mind. Gonna procrastinate, you know? It's like when you have those days, you know that you have to go out and pay a bill, and you also have to pump gas. You need to refill your tank in your car. And you think about what you want to do and how you don't want to do it. So you spend like a half hour thinking, What'd you do today? Oh, I did nothing. I didn't. What'd you end up doing? Oh, I didn't do anything. Just hang. Get around. That's what I'm gonna do with the points. I'm just gonna keep them. Do nothing. I know if my buddy was watching right now, he'd be like, "What are you doing? You gotta make those points work for you. You gotta spend them, you know." He's like a really, you know, anything that he plays, he's hardcore. So he's all about the efficiency. Okay, mine camp, cool. We've made it to the mountains. The Sunset Mountains. This area is just one of the best areas ever. Oh, it's like I've still got my axe on, huh? Got my axe carrying animation when I jump.
This isn't the place for that.
Like I'm holding it.
Brother, can it be you have returned to us?
I have a name. It is Cromlech.
Returned to us in a dark
Cromlech.
hour. This camp is all that remains of our clan. We were forced to fall back when a patrol of dark elves invaded.
I've seen this a million
our
times,
mines.
but
Scores of us fell beneath their
it's just so damn good.
poisoned blades, and they knew when and how to strike us. We were forced to collapse all exit tunnels, save one, and regroup here on the surface. Now
Yeah, man. If I ever
only
get
a
facial hair like that,
handful
I'm
of us
doing that.
remain.
I've seen people do that, like they have
Brother. The mines are
like jewelry and
closed,
stuff.
and there's nothing.
Well, no, I wouldn't
for
look good
you
with that,
here.
but yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't look good with that at all. If I could pull it off, I would.
Getting back into the mines is the second of our troubles. Our leader Colgrim took the key for the mine
Colgrim.
entrance with him when he and 3 of our clan went to climb Burning Eye, that peak in the distance. They seek to light the signal fire atop Burning Eye and summon our brothers from Easting. Trouble is, it's been near a day and a half, and I've seen no signal fire from the top of the peak. I fear they may have been ambushed.
If it was me, I'd be like, okay, so they're dead.
Without
Like after
the
a day,
signal
there's no
fire,
signal.
We can expect no aid from the nearby town. The gate to the mines was sealed with our key of Dumathon. No ordinary key. Merely touching it to our gate causes the cracks and spaces of the gate to become solid stone. Not even a battering ram could break the gate now. It keeps us from entering, but at least it keeps the drow trapped in the mines. For now. I wish you luck. And may Clongadid's twin axes bury themselves in your enemies.
It's weird that when you're playing as a Dwarven fighter, like your exit text, instead of it being farewell, like everyone else says, that you don't say something back. You know, like if he says that to you, you should have some kind of response. Because he's, like, your character's a dwarf, so you should have, like, some kind of badass response back. You know? But my character is just like, okay, farewell. You know? Just like,
How can I
okay,
help you,
see you
brother?
later.
Welcome, brother. If you're in need of a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Okay, we're gonna keep the Ring of Strength.
Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this shop.
Okay, I haven't seen the shop in Act 2. I haven't seen the shop in Act 2 Extreme Mode in like 5
Axes,
years.
hammers, we
Since
have more
since
than
I was
enough
playing the
weapons
game
for
on my
everyone.
PlayStation, so holy crap. 164 to 100 damage. 6 to
How can
90.
I
Wow,
help
this
you,
is
brother?
wild. That attack range is crazy. That's like playing a board game right there. You could do all the damage, or you could do none of the damage.
If you're in need of a weapon, you've come to the right place.
Okay, we have 43. What can we get with that?
Never will you see such fine steel
Anything?
as you will in this shop.
Anything at all.
Swords, axes, hammers.
Half plate,
we have
33.
more than enough weapons for everyone.
Okay, that looks good. Half plate 33. Elven.
How can I help you, brother?
14 and 24. Okay, so let's see. 15.
Welcome, brother. If you're in need of a
And
weapon,
I had
you've
said
come to
24,
the
right?
place.
33.
Never will you see such fine steel.
The biggest
as you
jump
will
would
in
be to
this
get the
shop.
half plate mail. I think we're gonna get that.
Swords, axes, hammers. We have more than enough weapons for everyone.
Okay, let's see what kind of rings he has. Let me get some healing potions before I forget. I have a tendency to blow
How can I
all of
help
my
you,
money
brother?
and then not have any potions left. Like, all the time. Wow, a ring of strength plus 14. Holy shit. Plus 14.
Welcome, brother. If you're in need of a weapon, you've come to the right place. Never will you see such fine steel as you will in this shop.
Amazing. Amulet of Regeneration plus 14. I want this. Ooh, man, I didn't know the loot was so good.
Swords,
I mean, the loot, the items.
axes,
I didn't know the items get so good. The gear. I got so excited, my fucking took my clothes off. Okay, they're back on. It's got a green color. Okay, that's kind of weird. I don't know about the green.
How can I help you, brother?
Okay, I'll probably never be able to afford that ring. And that saddens me greatly.